I grew up in Johannesburg, South Africa, in a place called Soweto, where I guess one would say, during the time of apartheid, where art education was non-existent for Black people, at least. And so I think my exposure to art really came through, being exposed to resistant, what is called resistant art, from poster making, T-shirts, pamphlets, stuff that was circulating just in terms of mobilizing people in the community against the regime. And that's where I realized that, even though we were repressed, but that there was an avenue in terms of communicating across, you know, across the board in terms of just the visual language. That poets, from poetry to music, people were restricted in terms of what they could say, even in the visual language. But I felt that the visual language seemed to be a lot more accessible in terms of how it could be distributed to a broader audience. And that's probably how I started to get involved in the arts and understanding, you know, how art could impact the lives of people. And since then, I guess I, you know, had the fortune to study art at the university level, and really sort of think beyond just how art is made, but how it can become a tool to transforming society. And so I guess in my work, I've sort of continued along that line, thinking about, how art impacts our individual lives, and how, it's not only about transformation, but it's really about a language which transcends different kinds of experiences, and how we all take something from it, that it's not about what the artist thought, but it's about how we see what is in front of us and how we translate that into our lives.